Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath for those of you that are new here, and I want to jump right into the title of the video. This is a little PSA about the etiquette of cross-watching if you are into tarot or tarot readings. It is bandied about in the community by readers that they do or don't like cross-watchers. I would say that they err on the side of not liking cross-watchers, but I would say that if you are human having this experience, you have at one point or another been a cross-watcher. What a cross-watcher is somebody who will watch another person's reading that is not necessarily their sun, rising, moon, Lilith, or whatever sign, right? Now, here's the trick about this to me, and the thing that is important to understand. It's imperative. In an astrological chart, we are made up of many of the signs. Our sun sign is our most prominent. Our rising sign is how we present to the world. Our moon sign is how we feel. Mercury sign is how we communicate. Venus is how we connect in love. Saturn is our lessons, etc., etc. So you're not all a straight up, let's say you're a Pisces. You're not a full total Pisces in your chart. You will have water, you will have earth, you will have fire, you'll have air. It is what makes us balanced. So not everybody has a fully balanced chart, but everybody has at least multiple different earth energies or fire energies in their chart, as well as various signs. So here's my theory on the cross-watching. People, I've heard a lot of readers be really nasty about it, and it's made me really sad. I'm like, you guys are light workers, quote unquote. Like, why are you so covetous and in a poverty consciousness about a cross watcher? Well, it's not that they are covetous or in a poverty consciousness about the cross watching. It is that cross watchers tend to get triggered and become opinionated about said cross watching. So let's say you are a Pisces watching an Aries. Let's say an Aries is your person, and you're watching their reading and you're thinking, well, no, that's reverse. They did that to me. I didn't do that to them, or I wasn't like that. A reader is a reader, guys. What we are doing is getting channeled information if you're getting into the good ones. And I will be making another video here about some of the readers that are really helpful for different areas of your journey, okay? But what I will tell you is you're getting a bunch of information and you're just putting together a puzzle that's in the ethers, guys. Give us all a break. However, you can cross-watch. Here's the truth. And the healthy readers that I gravitate towards say this. Queen Cup is one, for example. Sajida Tarot is another. I love her energy. She's a blast. What I will tell you here, Queen Cup is like therapy, y'all. There's a few on here that are like that. The Quietest Revolution has that reputation. She has a huge following. But Queen Cup is out of Canada. And don't go there unless you want to be dealt with emotionally. Because she's not just like, Ricky loves Bobby and Susie's going to be your next friend. Like, it's not remedial, okay? She's dealing with deep dive ascension real stuff. This is not for light people. But what I will tell you is one of the things that she says, and so I will have to give her full credit here. She says, we are all of the signs, you know, which is something we all know. But she says, when I give these readings to you, one of her things she says is, you watch all of them. It is my offering to you, collective. And I feel the same way. In my own thing here on YouTube, I've struggled with, like, should I be doing signs for every reading? I have a few that I connect with, and I think I might just focus on them. Virgo is one sign. Leo is another. There's a couple more. I don't know that I'll do readings for every sign, but for some of them, they do. But here's the thing. You could watch every reading. You pick your reading by your title, Crosswatcher, not by the sign, unless you're curious about the person that you're taking a look at, or a situation. Maybe your boss is the Taurus, or whatever the case may be. The issue with crosswatchers and readers is the opining in the comments, because that triggers the reader, because you have to remember we're human. So when you're like, you're so wrong and this and that, now listen, it's YouTube, it's a free platform, you're allowed to opine. I personally think, yes, we all should develop thicker skin, but I get it as a human. Nobody wants to be told when you're putting in hours and hours creating these readings that you are, you know, wrong, when you know that you're tapping into something, you know that you've predicted things accurately, and even if you've got the people flipped around, you didn't get the energy of the situation flipped around, okay? So check your own triggers, guys, before you comment. Be a gracious cross watcher. But the truth of it is, there's another one, Sal, who was always like, I don't like cross watchers here. And I'm like, why are you guys being so mean? The truth of the matter is, the readings are all for you. Just decide that you want to pick what looks right for you and gravitate towards it. They have a reason for being mean, so I'm not trying to stand in judgment of it. But I know when I've heard them say that in my own consumption of it, I've thought, this is rooted in a very poverty consciousness to me. There's enough for everybody, and everybody can access it, and they can do with it what they will. There are not people that are always vibrating high with you. So some cross watchers are emotionally masturbating by watching readings and various things, and they're not necessarily like trying to ascend or figure something out, or maybe there's something they're stuck on. A lot of us get brought to tarot and readings because we're stuck in a situation. I know that was the case for me in the beginning of last year. About March of last year is when I'd never really watched any readings on YouTube, even though I am a reader and have been for years, but I needed help because I was in a situation where I didn't have clarity. That's what a reading does for you. And now I found all the clarity on my own, and I had wonderful readings, and I've evolved, and what I watch has evolved. I no longer am watching about relationships and dynamics. Now I'm watching about business and money in the bag, and I cross watch. At Forrest Siddhartha, I think, I don't know if I've got her name right. Yes, she is transitioning. Forrest, I think her name is going to be Erica when she fully transitions. She's a fantastic reader that I'll be talking about as well. And that was her energy that just came out in the bag. That's something she would say. My point here is, watch what resonates with you, but be gracious. That's it. You do not have to let everybody know all of your feelings. We do commiserate in the comments. We do have therapy in the comments. We do chat with one another and share our stories in the comments. But if it doesn't work for you, make it work, or it's not your reading. Don't make it work. That's something they say. What I mean by make it work is like, can I flip this? Or is it this way, or is it that way? Okay, none of this resonates. Cool. Clearly it's not the reader for me. Also, be integral with your reader. It's so important to be loyal to your reader. I'm not talking about you have to patronize them only, because as I've changed in my journey, I've gone from things like maybe Mystic Beauty was good for me in the beginning when I was looking at the immediate low vibrational dynamics. Not because she's low vibrational, but she deals with the nitty gritty of like relationship triangulation. And I needed to understand some things. So last March, Mystic Beauty was who I watched. Now it's, Queen Cup, and there's a few others that really come to mind for me. Who is it? Queen Cup. I resonated halfway last year with Goddess Dragon Tarot a lot. Right now I'm really loving Seven Tarot, who has Angel Radio. This guy's phenomenal as a channeler. So what I'm telling, and his readings are all about narcissistic energy, because that's what I was dealing with. So I've evolved in my watching style, but I cross watch happily. I just am not an asshole when it comes to the commenting, and that's pretty much all your readers are asking of you. Just don't treat me like crap, because I'm pouring so much energy into this thing for free for most of us. To make YouTube become a profitable endeavor, you have to pour a ton of energy into it. It is not something that you get a return on your investment immediately. So be kind with your readers. Cross-watch graciously, guys, but know that the messages are all for you. If the title resonates, baby, that's your message, okay? All right, guys, come back and join me next time, and we will continue to cross-watch and evolve together.